Yo, what's up guys, Starter Studio here. This time around we got a new Infernity deck list. Yes, a new change to Infernity. I am once again innovating Infernity. So this is a very unique build. If you've watched the Infernity, I called it Burning Abyss combo I believe on my channel before, you should know where this is going. The basic idea is that we need to make Cherubini and have another level 3 Dark on the field without normal summoning. If we fulfill these conditions, we can go full combo. So I created a build that can quite consistently do this, introducing some interesting text to 3-axis that we don't normally run, that some even might have some potential going forward in other 3-axis builds. So let's take a look at some of them. 3 unexpected die and 1 Darking of the Abyss is just one of the easiest ways to get a level 3 Dark Fiend out. Now, why I prefer something like this over the Burning Abyss is that the Burning Abyss will destroy themselves if you control them on Burning Abyss. This can be used as a starter if you just have multiple Darks in your hand anyway, so I prefer it for those reasons. Now, it kind of clashes with the Junk Fort, which is why I ran 2, originally also considered Terror Top. You can, unexpected die you can set, but if you open 2 Junk Forts, you're gonna have a really hard time making that a playable hand. Of course, for the Infernity package, might as well just go through that. 1 Archfiend, 1 Patriarch, 1 Wildcat, which is a Carnage kind of. Necromancer, which we normal summon, so if you open it earlier, it's fine actually. You can open this, it's not a Garnet. But you can't use it to make the Cherubini. But it's not a true Garnet. Avenger and Mirage, and 3 barriers and a launcher. Quite a small package if you think about it. If only we had a search spells, we could just run 3 Wildcat, it would have been incredible in this build. Yeah, 2 Tracker, 2 Wielder. If control another level 3, you can special summon them. If you open multiple of the same, yes, it can clock, so might want to adjust those ratios. For me, it has been fine. Rhino Warrior's Cherubini target to send the Archfiend. 3 Gilasaurus. Now, if you need to replace something in the deck, you can easily just run Fossil Dig with this. I really like this card in this build. It's yeah, it's great. It's just really good. Just 3 level 3 body. Level 3 body that can also basically special summon itself. Now this can return a card like Gallus or which was originally actually an FTK strategy. You can use cards like Gallus or other cards to basically summon themselves again. It's one of the easier to summon level 3s, that's why I run it. That's also a Dark. Yeah, Tsukinoko, we usually don't want to open this because we search with Feral Imp in the combo, but I mean, you can probably still find a way forward if you do open it. Part of the PK engine together with Ancient Cloak and the Shade Brigandine. This is used to make the Dugaris. Triple Warwolf. If you special summon any level 4 low monster, you can special summon this from your hand. It's level 3 Dark. Also Beast Warrior. I need to look at Infernity again with Warwolf in mind. This card is underrated as hell. That's something I can tell you. Allure Ball, searchable with Tanky. If you can find another use for such cards in Infernity, which there's definitely potential for, because keep in mind Cross Sheep exists. And there is the Lunalight that can search Poly. I mean, why not, right? So definitely some potential with Warwolf going forward. 1 Defrag Dragon, also quite nice. It's a hard ones per turn, so also Jiro Band need to run. You can basically send another monster from your hand to the grave to special summon it. And you run a very high amount of monsters. That's why we can even run this in the first place. Same with Gallus. I went really hard in on a monster-focused build to increase the odds of these cards just working. Which might be incorrect, by the way. I'm not saying that's the correct way forward. I'm just presenting you my new unique take on Infernity. Double Junk forward, just special summon itself. Triple Gallus, basically special summon itself, deal a little bit of burn damage. If for some reason you get Fiendish Rhino with this, you can also send that, and yeah. Compared to regular PK Fire-ish builds, this doesn't have as much synergy. But yeah. Double Wielder, just special summon itself. Jackalope, special summon itself, or if it's discarded, special summon Tsukinoko from deck. Yeah, we talked about these. 1 Instant Fusion, triple Retort. If you don't need them, you can set them, and this is one of the few ways to get level 3 self-summoning Dark out of your extra deck, or in this case. So that's really nice. And yeah, triple parry, you use all 3, so might as well. 1 Savage Dragon, extra deck space is tight, so this is the only real negate. You have an extra deck outside of Appaloosa, of course. Double 100 Eyes, it does come up. Feral Imps, it's a Dark Exceed, meaning it will trigger the Phantom Knight Link's effect to destroy itself. Which we actually need, otherwise it's going to clog the extra monster zone. To Garrus, this just revives Infernity Archfiend, which yeah, is always key in an Infernity build. This is literally... It's as important as back in the day Lavalval Chain was. One Leviair can't run the second at the moment. If you find space for it, I mean, you usually only use 2, so you could swap one out with an additional Leviair. But yeah, I definitely noticed at one point I was like, shit, I don't have another Leviair. It's really nice carded too, but yeah, we couldn't. So you just multiple purposes. We don't even use the draw effect, which is the most ridiculous part ever, if you think about it. Appaloosa just 4 monster negates, or at least 2, which enough for 1 monster. Sets up your PK plays. Generic Link 2. Hulk summons the Wildcat from deck, and yeah, Cherubini is Cherubini. Ace of the stack basically. So let's take a look at the replays. Don't. This name is a tease for the upcoming 101 video. I'm returning to 101 videos. You can guess in the comments which deck it is. Nice, this is the first hand. Yeah, this is pretty much outside of the barrier perfect. You don't want to hard draw barrier usually, but it's fine. Like, if you do, it's not a problem usually. But yeah. Perfect amount of level 3s, so this will just be the full combo. So I'll just shut up so you can watch the combo and learn how to commit the combo. Rewatch this specific part of the video a few times if you need to learn this deck. Because most hands just play like this. Okay. It's quite a lengthy combo. You can see here. It's mandatory to take all these steps in this specific order, otherwise the deck will just not work, I think. Naturally, Archfiend again. So many times we use Archfiend, it's ridiculous. There goes Ryuja. And this is basically just set up the second special summon from hand. And yeah, that's the final board. 3 Barrier, Savage Dragon, Appaloosa. You know, basic combo. Let's look at the hand this time. Yeah, this is also just going to be very basic. We can't use the Unexpected Tire because we jump forward. Also, we already opened Launcher, which is fine. It's the same as opening the Barrier. You just search one less card in the combo. In the place where we used to search Launcher, we now search the Barrier up front. Yeah, this just proves that the combo is, I guess, consistent, and it can be done multiple times, that it didn't just stack my hand or anything. Now, granted, one thing I can tell you from this profile, this isn't the best build by far. It's just experimentation, possible new direction. I often do those, new potential directions for Infernity. Yeah, this is basically a pure monster mesh variant almost. Not purely, but a big part of it is. So yeah. And Archfiend search Mirage. Yeah, you know the deal. I'm just gonna show the full video so you see the combo again, but most of the stuff you've already seen at this point, I think. Which is a good thing, it does the same things over and over again, makes it consistent, makes it somewhat easy to learn. Means once you get a new direction for the deck, but it's not that hard to pilot either. Infernity has become quite an easy deck. Well, I guess that's coming from me because I've spent a lot of time on the deck. So, It's the barrier, to Hulk, Wildcat, default place. Yeah, so my number one wish for Infernity in the future, if I ever get the support again, is a search spell. Would be huge for this deck. I don't even require a new set of cards, just a search spell would be enough for me. Anyways, literally the same board. I mean, there's an unexpected die if they just... Dark Hole is that we can't negate, we have a free level 3 monster. Copium. So this one is interesting. Oh no. We opened the Archfiend. We opened the Shade Brigandine. How will we recover from this? Those are supposed to be combo cards. And this is going to show you why you're supposed to be flexible while playing this deck. Can't always play the same line of combos. Jackalope, by the way, convenient, because it just gets you Tsukinoko for free. We did normal the Archfiend here, so this variant basically breaks... Yeah, this line of play breaks the previous rules of the two combos. That was a nice inclusion when I got it from the shuffler. To just demonstrate how you would play out such a hand. You know? There I go with the Mirage. So we can just go into Uploser pretty early, not like it matters. If they want any Nibiru's, they have some other spot here. So that's the thing, we don't run the revival spells the other build did, so we do lack the ability to play through hand traps. But in exchange you do get, in my opinion, more consistency. And just an interesting take on the deck in general. Which I think is always fun. So yeah, I think this combo does showcase you that you need to be flexible to play a deck like Infernity. You can just learn one combo pad and call it a day. Whereas I'm pretty sure this is going to be the most underwhelming board so far. Right here, yeah, here we run into the only one Leviair problem, otherwise this would have been the Savage Dragon. But we only run one Leviair, so we couldn't go into Leviair here. So yeah, that concludes my new Infernity 3-axis variant. It's actually just a variant of 3-axis, it's still Cherubini Turbo. But we do it in a bit of a different way this time. So yeah, hope this was enjoyable, hope you enjoyed this creative deck build. I will probably explore more ways to abuse TG Werewolf, because that card's underrated as well. And yeah, I hope guys you all liked it. Have a beautiful day. Started signing out. Peace.